Yo, what's good? How y'all feeling, man? So the last video, I gave y'all some source on AI tools. You know, I believe I spoke about perplexity.ai, which is basically, like, in my opinion, a better chat GPT. And then I spoke about an AI image generating tool called Flux, and I also spoke about DALL-E 3. So, you know what I mean, I'm saying all of that because in the last video I was talking about, you know, your life purpose and YouTube, and I'm just kind of trying to give like some structure and some outlook as to like the future of indie music artistry, and you know how easy it's becoming to accomplish this shit. So, you know, with the NFTs, the reason I want to bring that up is, like I said, the future of where things are going. NFTs really cut out the middleman. So, you know, I got like kind of a nuanced outlook on streaming. I don't want to say nuanced, but basically how I look at streaming is it's another source of income that you use, because, you know, at the end of the day, if you do music, you're in the music business, so you got to do business. And, you know, it's a tool to, one, people who are interested can listen to you, check out your music. Two, you can gain a small amount of revenue. Now, the revenue, of course, is terrible. It's like, depending on what platform, but I believe Spotify is like 0.003 cent or some shit like that, you know what I mean? So unless you gained a significant following, you're not really making no bread off of that. Like, you gotta have a dedicated significant following for you to make bread off of that. So now I'm talking about that because basically I saw that as like, okay, that's one stream of revenue. So it's like, I don't know, let's say you got your shit on all the platforms, you know, Tidal, Spotify, whatever. They all got their own different payouts. It's cold as fuck. My hand is freezing holding this phone up. So, you know, I don't know, let's say maybe you a barber. In my case, I'm a videographer. So now I'm doing my videos, making some bread, and then I get some streaming. So now I'm doing my streaming with the video. Now, while streaming is not gonna pay me a damn and getting crazy, and I'm by the water. It's getting extra cold. I look crazy. But so, you know, if you have a lot of followers and they stream your shit a lot, let's say you make an extra, throwing up an extra 300 a month off of streaming, you know what I'm saying? So now you making an extra 300 a month off the streaming and such. Now, what I'm trying to say here. So that's still extra income. And the thing about it is, the streaming platform allows casual listeners to not have to really pay you anything, and you still get paid for that stream. You still get your 0.003 cent. But, you know, that's income, and you didn't set up that infrastructure for that streaming capability and availability to the customer for $10. So you, oh shit, look at the ducks, the swans. Hold on, let me. I'm just walking and the swans just chilling right there. I ain't even noticed. Pardon. Let me get back focused. My bad. So, yeah. So, you know, at the end of the day, that's still bread. And it's not like you set up your own digital infrastructure for you to, you know, people to stream your shit. You see what I'm saying? So now, if you keep setting up different things, different streams of income, I would have videography. I don't have streaming because I never got down with it. I never liked it, but I should have, because that would have been a little bit of money coming into my pocket regardless. You know what I'm saying? So now, the thing is, I'm seeing that even though it was a stream of revenue, I'm seeing that, okay, I'm looking at NFTs, and I did the research. It's blockchain technology. Because essentially all it is, I don't want to get too nerdy, but I got to break it down a little bit. So blockchain is basically a company that found a billionaire investor, possibly a couple of them, and they create incentives for people all around the world to use their computers to basically keep track of the ledger being the blockchain. So all across the world, your information is stored essentially. So, you know, let's say, I don't know, if a computer goes down that's keeping track of your of your information, well, we good, because there's people in all over the world that also have that same information. Like, the whole world would have to be destroyed for your computer to, for your blockchain information to be gone. In which, if that's the case, we already in an apocalyptic event, so it don't really matter, you know what I mean? Like, so as long as the world and parts of the world are safe, your digital shit is safe. So now back to the NFTs. The NFT is stored on this blockchain that I just broke down to you. So so that what that means is, when you create an NFT, as I said, it's stored on the blockchain. So now I can set it up where it's like, if you buy my NFT, you'll be gifted my music, because you can encode like a contract into the NFT. Oh, I forgot to put this on airplane mode, so my Instagram giving me little notifications, distracting me. So now I can sell my music with no middleman. No middleman. I create an NFT, and if you listen to the last video, I create my graphic design in a style that I like, using the program I discussed. You gotta go back to the other video and where I talk about that. So now I got my fire graphic art. So now, instead of you streaming my joint, where you pay $10 a month and you get access to all types of music, maybe you like exactly what I stand for. Maybe my music, you like, oh, this guy's lyrical, he tells vivid stories, I like his beat selection, and he's solid. I like what he stands for. He's solid. He's not a crash dummy. He took that fly shit, he took that get money shit, but he also give you the humble parts where he took them L's. He tell you how he got back. You know, if you into all of that and you like those relationship storytelling songs, you want to support me. You don't care about this mass selection of artists. You see what I'm saying? So, or maybe you just like this song and was like, nah, I gotta support him only. So now you buy this NFT, I can encode in the NFT that you now have a percentage. So maybe not a percentage, that'd be crazy, but so one, because it's an NFT, you're on the blockchain and you have proof. Like, it can't be bootlegged. People can bootleg the song But the NFT is proof that you bought the official shit. You official. The same way, if you from where I'm from back in the days, you came to school with that name ran on, they checking your tags, making sure you don't got on the fugazi, the foo-foo, and making sure you really got that shit on. You see what I'm saying? Same concept. It's like, oh, you said you got that new Mark Q. Let me see the NFT. Let me look up on the blockchain, make sure this valid. So now what this does is it creates a authenticity kind of certificate, and two, it cuts out the middleman, because I can put my NFT on a blockchain and then you buy it with cryptocurrency. I'm not going to get into cryptocurrency in this one, but basically the bread is going straight to me. You see what I'm saying? Opposed to whatever, you know, that $10 a month that you pay, and yeah, you could stream whatever you want, but I ain't really eating. You see what I'm saying? Now, some people don't care about the artist, which is fair. And like I said, you can still put your stuff. I might still put my stuff on these platforms, the streaming platforms. I would just leave certain things off. You know what I'm saying? Because it's my music. I'm in control of it. Because that's still a stream of income. So I'm never against that. If there's more casual listeners, some people are not music enthusiasts or rap enthusiasts, and they just listen casually. So, you know, let them get their casual listen and you make your bread. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's business. So that might work for your business. If you gain millions of followers, and each platform, that adds up to like, let me see, a million on Spotify is like probably 33,000 and some change. You know, on Tidal it's like 7,000. YouTube it's like around 5. So let's say, I'm just making up a number, let's say you earn $12,000 from streams. That's some valid bread. It's not gonna be as much if you got 1 million followers. I mean, you got 1 million fans, and they decide to tap in, and they actually buy your shit. You know what I mean? Say you selling an NFT for $10, you just made 10 million. So, you know what I mean? It's up to you. Do I want to make that extra 12K? Depending on where you at in life. You know what I mean? It depends on your business model and how you want to do things. But like I said, if you got 1 million valid fans, you probably don't want to give away your music to streams. But a platform like that allows casual listeners to tap in. You know what I mean? Maybe they want to sample you. Pause. So it's like, you can decide, oh, I want to make that extra little bit of casual listener bread, or nah, I want to keep my stuff on there because this is going to allow someone who's interested but not ready to jump out the window to say, oh, let me check something out. So, you know, that's that. But like I said, the NFT is a way better business model. There is no middleman. There's no real upfront cost. And you can like create contracts and encode the NFT with certain stipulations. So I can create a tier system in which I sell an NFT. So I could say, okay, I'm selling the gold membership NFT. So now if you buy, not membership, but I'm selling the gold version of the NFT. So now if you buy my project at, I don't know, let's say I sell it for $500, some super high priced shit, like how Nipsey was selling his shit for $1,000. Let's say I decide to sell my joint for $500, but I'm like, if you buy this project at $500, you now have equity in the project. You see what I'm saying? So let's say I want I don't know. I want I'm trying to think. I don't know. Let's say I want 20 people to spend 500 on the project. I don't know the quick math. Pardon, y'all could do that on your own. You feel me? But so now I'm getting a nice little chunk up front, and maybe I give you 5-10% of the equity in the project. So as it continues to sell over time and over the years, the people who initially paid for it now also gain profits in the future. So you went from a fan to an investor. So now I've seen a lot of people, you know, we all do it, where we herald these musical projects and we like, nah, this that shit. When you get older and you start telling your kids and your kids' friends, and you like, you don't know nothing about this, but you don't got no equity in that. They not gonna eat off of that. Where in this case, if you are actual investor in the NFT and you truly believed in it, now you gonna eat forever. Like, imagine you bought Nas Illmatic and you had a percentage in that. That shit is looked at as the classic of classic hip-hop albums. You feel me? So it's like, if you really believe in something, you gonna cop. I hope y'all following me. Now you cutting out the middleman, getting all your bread up front, and you can create wild incentives and stipulations. You see where I'm going with this? So that's why we gotta look at the future. We gotta live in the future. We can implement old school tactics, but it's an absolute must that we look into the future, and NFTs is definitely the future. You know what I mean? Like, they have what is the platform called? OpenSea, where you could go right on there, create an NFT, and then sell it. Now, I haven't been on that platform in a long time, but from what I understand, you can there's several blockchains you can mint it on. That's what they call it, minting. So that's basically, I just look at it as publishing and making available for people to you know, use it, buy it, or whatever. So, you know, it's still very early, but I think that's gonna be the future of music, NFTs. So, and it just makes sense for an indie artist. If you look at the landscape of how the music industry is shifting, you know, back in the days, they had to record on tape, and the music studios were some big expensive shits where now you can basically, you know, buy a laptop. You don't need tape, so you could get as many takes as you want, and you could just like create a little studio in your closet, basically. You know what I mean? Even the starter shit is not bad. Like, I know the super music experts gonna be like, nah, you need this, and you need a laptop, an interface, and some headphones, bro. And you got your own music studio, and you could make some good shit. So now, if you make your own beats and you can engineer and record yourself, you valid anywhere. So now, when you introduce the NFTs, it's like, okay, I made my music in my closet or in my room, whatever. Now I can publish it or mint it on an NFT platform. If you got bread or connections like that, you'll actually have coders create a site from scratch and have them create the NFT from scratch. I ain't trying to get into all of that. And then if you, pardon, I lost my, oh yeah, so now we got social media, which is wild free. Now some of you niggas is shy or you think too much. I attack that shit. I'm posting all day. I'm posting relentlessly. Well, I got a schedule now because it has to be sustainable, and I understand strategy a little bit more. But social media is free. So you combine social media, NFTs, and your home studio, you can probably make more than a signed artist if you got these things in place, bro. But you know what I mean? I think I might do a part 2 speaking on this, because I wanted to dwell more in now, but I don't like to be a chatty patty, so you know, pardon, I had to burp. Subscribe to my YouTube, hit the notification bell.